help you?
I need gasoline.
Gasoline, eh? Well, I've got plenty of that. What have you got to trade?
Ammunition.
What kind?
9mm, about 30 rounds.
Not good enough. Have you got a gun?
A pistol, but it's all I got. You can't have it.
Fuck you mean I can't have it? I own the gas, so I tell you the price. I'll be taking your pistol and all your ammo, or you ain't driving nowhere.
Oh, fine. There, satisfied?
Certainly. Now just a moment. Hey Matthias, get off your ass! We've got a paying customer down here. Attaboy Matthias, fill her up. So, what brings you through these parts?
I'm on the run from the Nightmare Project. Just looking to put as much ground as possible between me and them.
At odds with the Nightmare Project, eh? You're a dead man then, no matter how far you run.
I know, that's the problem.
Tell you what, I've got a tip that might do you some good for being so generous. Follow me. If you head past the hill with the windmill on it and keep going, you'll find a shack where a resistance operative is hiding out.
Resistance?
That's right. Men and women fighting back against the Nightmare Project.
Really?
Yeah. In case you'd rather do something about your problems and keep running all your life.
I didn't think that was an option.
Well, looks like you're good to go, mate.
It all started 36 years ago, when the world fell into chaos after the emergence of an organization known as the Nightmare Project. An elusive paramilitary cabal of genetic engineers and twisted philosophers. They tampered with human DNA to create horrific monsters, a wicked army, answering only to them. Attacked overnight. World governments mounted a global counterattack, but the forces of the project obliterated them. They kidnapped me from my home and used me in their experiments. I was just a kid. They wanted to rebirth me as the ultimate weapon, a loyal super soldier to dominate their new world, but they failed to take away my free will and accidentally created their own worst enemy. Now I roam the wasteland, forever in search of respite from the all-seeing eye of the Nightmare Project. I've been running for so long. Never once did I think humanity stood a chance. But if this resistance operative turns out to be legit, then maybe I can afford to lose the pessimism. Are you?
Shut up, hold on a second. Sorry about that, buddy.
It's fine. I'm all but invincible.
Invincible, eh? Come on in, let's talk. Have a seat.
So you're the Resistance operative.
Yup, I'm the Resistance operative. And you are?
My name is Bartholomew. I was taken against my will and transformed by the Nightmare Project. They gave me superhuman abilities, but I want nothing more than to eradicate them.
Abilities, huh? Like what?
My body regenerates from harm near instantly. I never get tired, and my agility, strength, and reflexes are beyond human.
Fucking A, we sure could use a guy like you, buddy.
And I could use a group like yours. How many are you? And what have you been doing to thwart the Nightmare Project?
We're nearly 1,000 strong. Been waging guerrilla warfare on the Nightmare Project for years. Bombing their monster factories, bombing their DNA shipment supply routes, sneaking bombs into their fucking lunchboxes.
Yeah, bombs are pretty good.
I'd love to chat the day away, but you need to get on your way to headquarters. The boss will want to meet you. She's the one who will get you started doing some real good. If you head out from here along the main road, you'll pass through an overgrown city. From there, drive west about 30 miles. Right here, you'll find a forested valley where our base is located. It's an underground compound with an entrance tucked into the mountains. Right here.
Got it.
You got a gun?
Nope. Had to pawn it off for some gasoline.
Shame. Some people have no generosity. Go ahead and load up before you head out. Good luck out there. Don't think you should run into any patrols on your route. I'll radio ahead. Let HQ know you'll be coming through.
Thank you so much. Nobody's ever really helped me before.
Don't worry about it. You should probably... Wait, what was that?
Oh shit! It's a Nightmare Project monstrosity! Not today, you son of a bitch! Smoke? Please. What the? Oh, fuck. Die, you fucking abomination! Oh, shit. Need a ride? So long, buddy. Rest easy.
If you head past the hill with the windmill on and keep going, you'll find a shack where a resistance operative is hiding out. In case you'd like to do something about your problems and keep running all your life. with the Nightmare Project, eh? You're a dead man then, no matter how far you run. Fucking A, we sure could use a guy like you, buddy. The boss will want to meet you. She's the one who will get you started doing some real good. Fuck you mean I can prevent? I own the gas, so I tell you the price.
Oh my god. What the?
They're called the Johnny Ducks.
What?
Magnificent, aren't they?
Johnny Ducks? What is this? Who are you?
I'm a researcher. I'm studying the Johnny Ducks. Been stationed out here for a few years.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? No. This here's a solo operation.
Then what's your goal? Why the interest in these so-called Johnny Ducks?
They're truth-sayers of a kind. Oracles, if you will. They have access to a higher level of consciousness we couldn't even begin to comprehend. And if you know how to read them, and you're tuned into their subtleties, it's possible to divine information you could never have known otherwise.
Fascinating.
I've been hoping that through studying the Johnny Ducks, I could uncover some hidden method of destroying the Nightmare Project.
Really? What have you discovered?
Admittedly, not much. I've managed to find out some pretty interesting things, though. For example, how to grow food from an old pair of shoes. How to refine duck feathers into fine leather. That sort of thing. I even managed to find out how my estranged grandfather died. But, way to take down the Nightmare Project. That's a pretty big ask, and I've been suitably stumped in my efforts for, a while now.
I think you should consider joining up with the Resistance. I'm on my way to do that very thing. You and your Johnny Ducks could come with me, share your research with them. Maybe collaboratively you could come to a solution.
That's out of the question. That bunch of wannabes playing clubhouse out in a rickety old shack out in the woods? Please, I'm way too good for those guys.
No, you've got it wrong. They take this very seriously. The operative I spoke to was the real deal, a no-nonsense type. Trust me.
Looks like something you said must have spooked the ducks.
Huh?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think they're trying to indicate that, you're an imposter of some kind. I'm sorry, you'd better get out of here.
But
go. Once the Johnny Ducks have made up their mind, there's no changing it.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks, same to you. And don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hello?
It's alright, you can come forward. We aren't going to shoot you.
Okay, is this the Resistance base?
Indeed, you've come to the right place. How can I help?
I've traveled a long way to get here. I want to join your resistance and help take down the Nightmare Project. I was a victim of experimentation at their hands. Trust me when I say I'd be your greatest asset against them.
I see. How did you find us?
I happened upon your operative out in the blasted wastes. He told me how to get here. He was gonna radio ahead and let you know I'd be coming, but he was killed by an abomination of the Nightmare Project. I barely survived, but I couldn't save him. I'm so sorry.
Drat. He was a good friend of mine. How regrettable. But he knew the risks of working against the project. We all do. Indeed, they're the most terribly magnificent military force the world has ever seen. What's all this about you being our greatest asset against them?
I mentioned they experimented on me. They wanted me to be their ace in the hole, an unstoppable super soldier. Obviously, that didn't go how they'd planned. I intend to show them just how dire their mistake really was. I'm gonna destroy the Nightmare Project whether you accept my help or not. But if you let me into your organization, you won't regret it. I'm easily worth 100 of these goons of yours.
Splendid! Believe me when I say you're just what we've been waiting for. The boss will want to speak with you. Follow me.
Quite a setup you got here.
My thanks. It's not much, but it's home. Welcome to Resistance HQ.
Say, your entrance doesn't seem very well hidden. Aren't you afraid of the Nightmare Project finding you?
You are wise to fear them, but fret not. There's no chance they'll find us here. We've been waging war from the shadows for decades. By now we know our enemy well enough. We have our ways of, flying under the radar. Besides, we've enacted operations across the whole continent. How would they know to search here of all places? In short, don't worry. You're safe here.
Fair enough. So, what are you guys' current, operations?
Only the boss has the authority to disclose that to a newcomer like you. But believe me, we're actively disrupting the Nightmare Project's plans on many fronts. There is one particular thorn in our side, however, that I have a hunch the boss will assign you to remedy, but I really can't tell you. Here's her office. Don't be alarmed, but she's an eccentric sort. Boss, this is a newcomer I'd like you to meet.
Oh, cool. The more the merrier, if you ask me. What's your name, buddy?
I'm Bartholomew. It's good to finally meet you.
It's good to meet you too, Bartholomew. Wanna grab a drink? That's quite a tale, my friend. So you've really been on the run for the last 34 years straight?
Yes. It's been a tormented existence. Always on the move. Always looking over my shoulder. Never able to rest. Never able to trust. Never able to truly live.
Jeez, I can't imagine. And to think that you could have avoided that life if you'd just chosen to stay with them. They probably had you set up pretty cushy.
It was pretty cushy, in some ways, but staying with them was out of the question. Living as a fugitive in this desolate world is unpleasant, sure, but carrying out the Nightmare Project's bidding is 1,000 times worse. I knew I had to get out from the moment they got their hands on me in the first place. My only regret is that it took 2 whole years before I had the opportunity to escape. All the awful things I did for them in that time. The people I killed. it'll never stop haunting me.
Hey, it's okay. You'll never have to go through that again. You'll also never be a fugitive again. This place can be your home, if you'd like. You're safe with us. You're safe with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I never thought I'd get something like this. So what can I do? How can I help fight back against the project?
Well, there is something.
Just tell me anything.
Well, you see, many of our efforts against the project have been getting sabotaged. Not by the Nightmare Project, but by this pro-Nightmare Project terrorist militia.
What?
Yeah. They're essentially a bunch of wannabes. They think if they do enough to assist the Nightmare Project, that the project will take notice and allow them into their ranks officially.
That's disgusting. Scum of the earth.
You can say that again. They've been disrupting our operations in a major way. We lost 23 operatives when they intercepted a scouting party of ours last month. I'm worried it's only a matter of time before they discover our base.
Where are they?
We don't know. We think they're hiding out somewhere in this very same forest. But we can't risk sending out a scouting party to locate them, let alone mount a full-on assault even if we did manage to find them. Much too dangerous. And we're spread thin enough as it is.
Fucking degenerates. After everything the Nightmare Project has done to this world, how can there still be people who want to back them?
If we're ever going to recoup our losses and get back to dishing out major blows at the project, we need these terrorists out of the picture. That's where you come in.
Just point me where to go, boss. I'll take care of them for you. Mark my fucking words. I will find them and wipe them off the face of the earth. If these terrorists really think they can support the Nightmare Project and get away with it on my watch, they've got another thing coming. If only you sickos had a better watch posted, maybe you could have avoided what's about to befall you. Aw, how quaint. The little project supporter piggies are having a playdate in their little clubhouse. How unfortunate that the big bad wolf is here to blow them all away. But in the end, nobody is responsible for their deaths but themselves. They sealed their own fates when they chose to side with the Nightmare Project. I'm just lending a hand to the Reaper. Ready or not, here I come! That's kind of funny, actually. Found you! What a joke!
fancy meeting you here. Do you come here often?
Wait. What? No!
Phenomenal job, Bartholomew. You did exactly as I asked.
Indeed. We couldn't have asked for a more loyal super soldier. Fucking A. What do we need our monsters for when we got this guy?
Wait, no! Hold on a second. I don't get it.
Surprised? You managed to evade us for quite some time. I'll give you that. But in the end, we fucking got you, mate.
Wait, but I don't understand. You betrayed the Resistance, boss, and joined the Nightmare Project? Why? And what are those guys doing here?
Are you for real right now? There was no resistance. We were always with the Nightmare Project.
Wait, so the whole time? This has all been some sort of elaborate setup?
I think it's starting to get through his thick skull.
It was quite a loss when you escaped us the first time. We'd invested so much to create you. But in the end, when the need for your services arose, we found a way to get you to do our dirty work after all.
Thought we'd never catch you, eh? Thought you were too clever for us? Think again, mate.
But if this is all true, then who did I just massacre?
Oh, them? That was the real resistance.
What? No!
Yup. All along, you were walking straight into our trap. Oh, the drama. This is rich.
You have to admit, we tricked you pretty good, didn't we?
No! This can't be happening! I trusted you! I trusted all of you! How could you do this? How could you be so fucking heartless? Those were innocent people I slaughtered!
Don't be such a pussy. It's survival of the fittest in this world. You were more fit than them, and I guess we're just more fit than you.
Fuck you! You bastards are worse monsters than any of your creations! How can you sleep at night knowing what you've done? This is impossible! None of this is possible! I watched you get burned to a crisp!
Had to make it believable, didn't we? We knew you wouldn't fall for some cheap parlor trick.
But honestly, Bartholomew, it wasn't that hard to fool you. I guess this is where your journey ends.
No!
Seeing as how we can't exactly kill him, what should we do with him now? Let's ship him off to, an offshore oil rig or something, and just leave him there with some guards. It's not like anyone's coming to rescue him.
Yeah, nobody likes that loser. Sounds good to me.
I do say, that was quite fun. Now, who's up for some jackbox?
Okay, you guys, stick to the plan. We're clearing this whole place. Zero margin for error. If any of you have a hunch where exactly he is, grab the rest of us and follow that instinct. Let's do this thing. What is it? Have your duck senses detected something? Bingo. Good work, boys. Ah, there you are, buddy. Long time no see.
What? What are you guys doing here? But wait a minute. How did you know to find me?
Well, I managed to decipher what the Johnny Ducks were trying to say when you were at my lab. Turns out it wasn't you who was the imposter. It was the Resistance operative you'd mentioned.
Yeah, I figured that one out by now. It's too late though. I already did exactly what the Nightmare Project wanted.
Oh, that's quite the story. I'd gather that's more or less what happened from the things me and the Ducks found while following your trail.
I still can't believe how easily I was fooled. What I was led to do. It's unspeakable.
Nah, don't sweat it. Those guys were a bunch of jokers. The world's no worse off without them, if you ask me.
I appreciate you rescuing me and all, but don't be so insensitive. Those were innocent people just doing their best to survive. And on top of that, managing to cause trouble for the Nightmare Project. Imagine what could have happened if they'd found me before the project did. Maybe with our efforts combined, we really could have brought down the project. Maybe with them, I'd have found a real home. But they're all dead. Their blood is splattered across the walls of their hideout and across my hands. I butchered them, and I reveled in it. I was so blinded by rage and enthralled by the lies the Nightmare Project had fed me. I'm such a pathetic, gullible fool. Despite my best efforts, everything I've ever done has ended up helping the Nightmare Project.
Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to strike a nerve. All I was trying to say is there's no sense crying over spilled milk, especially if the milk has yet to expire.
What? What are you talking about?
With a little insight from the Ducks, I managed to dig this up from the wreckage of that Resistance hideout you'd laid waste to. Long story short, looks like they had some intel on a weakness of the Nightmare Project. A critical weakness.
Go on.
According to this intel, the Nightmare Project has in their possession some sort of MacGuffin device or artifact, by which all of their monsters are sustained. The Resistance was planning to infiltrate their main base and destroy it. If this intel is to be believed, then allegedly, this would result in the Nightmare Project's monsters permanently losing consciousness across the globe.
Really? That would change everything.
Exactly. So don't you fret about nothing. You might have ended the Resistance prematurely, but if you carry out this plan, then through you, their efforts can live on.
Then that's what needs to happen. But the Nightmare Project's base is far away, and I've got no way to get there.
That's not a problem, pal. Me and the Johnny Ducks have been living out of a van while we tracked you down. You can hitch a ride with us. And besides, if you manage to pull this off, you're gonna need a getaway driver.
Across barren tundra and through desolate nowheres. Navigating back to that accursed place was something I had hoped never to do again. Too many times had I traveled those roads on missions to wreak havoc in the name of the Nightmare Project. I shuddered to dredge up those long-repressed mental maps, but the impossible intuition of the Johnny Ducks was our guiding star, and together we found our way. We braved the elements, forged a path, crossed hundreds of miles, until finally we reached the Nightmare Project main base.
Oi, Bartholomew? What in the bloody hell are you doing here, mate?
Yeah, I thought we took care of you.
You gotta give it to him. He's persistent.
Shut the fuck up! This is the day all of you sick freaks are gonna die. Trust me, after I get my hands on the four of you, the coroner won't even be able to tell what he's looking at.
Ooh, big bad Bartholomew's so scary. Whatever shall we do?
You know, Bartholomew, I'm almost inclined to call you a mistake, but we of the Nightmare Project don't make mistakes. You're the closest thing we've ever made to a mistake. Do you have any idea how nerve-wracking it's been for us all these years? Knowing that you were out there somewhere, running wild with all the power of the genetic gifts we bestowed upon you? The only reason I'm hesitant to call you a mistake is because after everything, we managed to get our money's worth out of you. Seeing the carnage you'd wrought upon the Resistance did bring a smile to our faces. But aside from that, a mistake is all you've ever been, and all you'll ever be. Swept under the rug and forgotten beneath the enormity of our achievements.
Ha! Big words for such a pathetic waste of breath. I know about that little device of yours, or whatever it is. You know, the one that's been keeping your monsters alive all this time. No matter what you do, I'm gonna find that thing and destroy it. And then you're really fucked. You can't stop me. Your whole empire's gonna come crumbling down around you, and then I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, so you found out about our MacGuffin device. Well, here it is.
Good luck reaching it though. You're just in time to witness the debut of our latest masterpiece. Hey Matthias, get in here!
Wait a minute. That skeleton from the gas station?
That's right, mate. The very same. But we've given him a few, upgrades since then. Nobody intervene. This is the perfect opportunity to test out Matthias. thought you said Matthias was supposed to be invincible. He was supposed to be invincible.
Never mind. We need to get out of here right now. If Bartholomew gets his hands on the MacGuffin, we're done for.
Let's head for the train yard. There's an exit to the helipad there.
Good idea. No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Oh, come on! You bastards think you can get away? I'm not letting that happen this time! Out of ammo. This'll do.
Yes! Go, go!
Keep running. I'm coming for ya. Time for some knife crime.
Come on, guys! We've almost made it!
You better run. You flashes made me sick.
Okay, here we are. We just need to... Ah! No!
Just leave it!
But we can't!
He's right on our tail! Come on!
Yes! Ha! Gotcha!
That was a close one.
Close? We lost the MacGuffin. As we speak, Bartholomew is probably slaughtering droves of our comrades to get his hands on it.
And whose fault is that, eh?
Not mine. How was I supposed to see that banana peel?
Look on the bright side, guys. As much of a fuck-up as that was, it probably bought us enough time to escape. We might make it out of this alive.
Look, there's the helicopter.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay, guys. We can figure something out.
Wait, hold on, we can talk about this.
buddy, am I glad to see you. I was getting worried. How'd it go?
It's done. I destroyed their MacGuffin, crushed it in my very hand, and I delivered sweet justice to the ones who had played me for a fool.
Magnificent. Bravo, my friend. But, let's not stick around. We can celebrate elsewhere. This place is still a hot zone.
Roger that. I've been living in fear of the Nightmare Project for so long. Now that they're all but dealt with, what do we do?
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back, pal. It's time to find somewhere to settle down. Stretch your legs out with a beer in your hand.
But they're still out there. Their monsters are no more, but the Nightmare Project still has cells operating in the world's shadowed corners.
Well, yeah. But without their monsters, what are they? Just a bunch of weirdos with guns. Come on, we can take them.
It's been a long journey to this point. I still can't believe I actually pulled it off. The Nightmare Project has hounded me my whole life. It's gonna take some getting used to the fact I won't have to worry about them anymore. Maybe now the world will begin to heal. Slowly but surely, I know the human spirit will rise from the ashes of the Nightmare Project's apocalypse. I'm sure that somewhere out there, we'll find some like-minded survivors. And with the Johnny Ducks at our side, who knows what we can accomplish? Yup, I think everything's gonna turn out okay this time.